Somebody has offered this proposition: how would you like to create your own mind? But isn't that exactly what each one of us does? William James said the mind is made up by what it feeds upon. I had this strikingly illustrated the other day in a conversation with a friend about some religious matters, and he said, "But I'm just not religious." And he shrugged his shoulders as though to say, "There's nothing I can do about it." In trying to help him, I said, "Bill, I'm sure that what you say is true, that you're not religious. But have you ever thought about the circumstances that brought this condition about? How could you hope to be religious? That is, you don't study religion, you don't read the scriptures, you don't pray to God, you don't attend church. How could you hope to be religious?" Then I told him about a little boy that I heard about. Somebody said to this little boy, "Who gave you that black eye?" And he said, "No one gave me that black eye. I had to fight for it." And that's what we must do with every worthwhile thing in our lives. We must fight for them. We must earn the right to be religious. I told him about a little toy clown that I saw at Christmas time. This little plastic figure had a lead weight in the crown of his head, which could always be depended upon to bring him to an upside-down position. That is, if you'd put him on his back, he'd flip up on his head. If you stand him on his feet, he'd reverse the process and light on his head. But again, isn't that exactly what all of us do? And we can always depend that wherever we place the weights of our interests, that will be the place at which we will respond more or less automatically. That is, my friend was interested in sports. He spent his Sundays and other times in athletic events of various kinds. And he told me that he could quote the batting averages of every important Major League Baseball player in the United States. And then he confessed that he could not quote one single verse from the Word of God. He understood all about the importance of taking a vitamin pill every day, but he had no conception of how to develop his spiritual vitality and health. A physician judges health by the appetite, and certainly that's the way our own spirituality can be judged. And it's very easy to ruin our appetite for the things of God when we build bars in our homes instead of altars. By the desecration of the Sabbath day, we can make ourselves more interested in a horse race than in the celestial kingdom.